Wonderful. I'm juggling four computers, so excuse. Cool. Let me put the judge's name on spot. Oh, wonderful. So, as my colleagues are changing the slides, ignore Nakia Malaysia. That's Joyce Freeland, who will be sitting in for Nakia. We also have Srija Joyce, Willie, and Shankar as the other three judges for track C1. Track C2, the judges are Hemant Khurani, Joel, Oscar, and Pramod. I can see two of them here. Let me find the others. Track number 3, C3, we have Deepak from Pune, Ravichandra Kulkarni, and Noor and Dr. Shinu Jawar as the 4 judges. Cool. The slide is updated. Wow, my boys are fast. Cool. Joyce, we have you on center stage. The slides updated. Wonderful. Cool. So Joyce and Sridhar and Willie and Shankar, Hemant, Joel, Oscar, and Pramod. Hey, Hemant. Thank you for joining us. Shankar, I'll have to add the prefix J to your name so we know you are a judge for the final round. Cool. Thank you so much for joining us today. And then the 4th track, the judges are Ashley, Santosh, Christine, and Suhas. So if you're here, please do put your hands up. Hemant, I'll have to rename you with the alphabet J. Hi, Suhas. How are you? Suhas from Tampa is here. Let me put J to Suhas's name. J. Wonderful. Let me also put a little bit of. Cool. Judges, please let me know if you can see the 4 square boxes that shows breakout rooms. Once I announce the finalist teams, you will have to go into the breakout room relevant to your track. The breakout rooms are called room C1, C2, C3, and C4. Teams, you also need to note if you have solved a problem from track, for Thimble, you'll have to go to room C2. If you have solved the challenge from ExcelSoft, you'll have to go C1. BMC Software C3, Kimberly Clark C4. Hi Santosh, Santosh from the Board of Trustees of Tri Global is here as well. Hey Santosh, thank you so much for joining us. Aryan, why don't you put all the judges on Spotlight? So let me remove myself from Spotlight. Yep. And Aryan, go ahead and put all the judges on Spotlight. Yeah, it's time to put them on the Spotlight. Wonderful. Sebastian, I am making you co-host. So if you can also help Aryan, let me see. Sebastian, wonderful. Okay, making Sebastian co-host. Cool. Sebastian, if you can help us spotlight people with J in front of their alphabets, I think we can do 9 spotlights on Zoom. So let's do at least the 9 that we can do right now. Cool. So let me remove the slide as well from Spotlight. Thank you so much, judges, for joining us from wherever you are joining. It's wonderful. We have had 600 teams that have registered on DevPost for the hackathon. And out of that, 60 odd have submitted their submissions. Judges who are in a different breakout room are breaking their heads literally to find who the top 7 from each of those tracks are. In fact, there's a lot of discussion and debate and dilemma going on there in those rooms. You better be not in those rooms because there are real heated discussions going on. But anyway,
we're back. We're all back.
We're back, is it?
Yes, we are back.
Oh, wonderful. All the judges are here. So all the head breaking is done. And let me check with my friend Gordon if, okay.
Gordon, don't wait for Gordon. He's getting round 2 stuff ready, but round 1 is complete, Pradeep.
Right. Okay. You should have the file, right, Pradeep? You're good?
Yes, I have the file. I have the file. And give me 1 minute so my colleague Veera can copy paste the names onto the tracks. But maybe in the interest of time, I can actually do it here as well. So all set, teams, Veera, you can, Aryan, you can remove all the spotlights. Let me put myself on Spotlight. And also, I need to screen share. Aryan, give me a green signal if Veera has done adding those names to the slides. There are 7 teams from each track which will go into the finals. Hold a second. Oh, wonderful. Veera has done that. So I will have to remove this slide, go back, and then again go to slideshow mode. Awesome. Okay, so all set for the finals,
Sir, all set.
ladies and gentlemen. Yes, wonderful. Thank you so much, Aryan and Veera, for doing that prompt work. My colleagues, Aryan and Veera, sitting in the other room, literally getting this done. Can we put this as well on Spotlight? So, today we come to the culmination of almost 6 months of working on this program. Volunteers from the Thai ecosystem, from different parts of the world, from the United States, from Germany, from Europe, from India, from Pakistan. Multiple cities have come together to bring to you this hackathon to bring to the fore the design thinking skills of participants. How are you going to be scored in the finals? The scoring criteria is very similar to what you had in the pre-finals as well. Originality and innovation. Second criteria is the impact of the user experience that you're bringing in. Criteria number 3 is the interface and design. Criteria number 4 is the technical impact, and criteria number 5 is the overall presentation. As I mentioned earlier, each team you will have 3 minutes to present. There will be a timer that will be going on as a participant on the Zoom call. So make sure you look at the timer. You will have exactly 3 minutes. At 3 minutes, we will switch off your video and your screen sharing. So please keep your presentations or the PowerPoint or the PDF ready so that you can share them when you are in the breakout room. Let me repeat for all the teams who are going to be the finalists. There are breakout rooms named Team C1, Room C1, C2, C3, and C4. You'll have to go to those rooms. You can easily choose them on your own, but in case you are having any challenge going into those rooms, we can also push you out. But don't get stressed, don't get frustrated. If it's taking a minute, we will push you in. Don't worry. I like to push people and I push you into the room. Don't worry about that. Right? To the judges who are here on the call, firstly, thank you so much for being with us and taking out time. It really means a lot that your time and your insights are going to help this ecosystem and help the entrepreneurs of the future. We are indebted to you for your time. We would also request you to be as succinct as possible. In case there's a question that you would like to ask, the moderators in the room will let you know if you can ask questions or no. But in case you are given the choice, please keep them as short as possible, no statements. Please be motivational, motivate the students to do better. At the end of the day, the competition is just a Trojan horse. What we really want is to give a helping hand to all these young entrepreneurs and young ideators and young solutionists, as Dr. Lopez used the word yesterday, to create solutions for a better world. Okay, and what are these people going to take home? So the top prize winners will take $1,000 each. The second place winners will take $500 each, and the third place winners will take $250 each. There are 4 tracks, so each of the tracks has $4,000, $2,000, and $1,000 as the first few prizes. Are we all set to know who the finalists are? Wonderful. So teams, keep your fingers crossed.
Pradeep, just a clarification, the 4,000 is split 1,000 per track, right? Each of
Yes, I said that. 1,000 rupees is the first prize. Yeah,
they're all going to call you for a bigger check otherwise. I just want to make sure we said it twice. So.
Dr. Lopez, we didn't hear him. He said 1,000 rupees. 1,000 rupees.
Oh, there you go.
Rupees.
Even better.
Oh, did I say that? Okay. Then I don't mind giving 4,000 rupees as well.
Pradeep is off to the
I said,
Bahamas
that's
with
awesome.
the leftover money, right, Pradeep?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so let's not keep the suspense more. The 7 teams that will move to challenge 1, and they will have to move to room C1. In the meantime, may I also request the judges to move to their specific room so that we can get things kick-started fast. I will have a moderator coming and joining you in the room. Number 1, the 7 teams in track C1 are Data Pirates, Lang Genie, MAD, Checo Long App UI, Long Learn, R&S Leveler, and Project Zoda. Let me just reconfirm that these are the right names that my friend Gordon has given us on the sheet.
They're
Yes,
correct.
absolutely. Track C2, the 7 teams that are going to represent on the track C2 are Team Titans, Team Devices, Team Quark, Entropy, Thimble Platforms, Innovators, Tick, Tech, Hippo. Lovely name. Track C3, the teams that are going to be in track C3 are Team Quasar, Lim Insurance, CRAI, Relieve Me, the Mute Queen, Climate Risk Management App, and Climate Health. So those 7 teams, if you can move into room C3, your judges will be waiting there for you. And track 4, which is C4, the 7 teams that are moving into the finals are My Right Cycle by Kimberly Clark Professional. Wow, that's an interesting name. Sai and Kavya, Spark, Carbon Footprint Calculator, Coding Geeks, Meteor, Carbon Media, and Team Comet. Aryan, if you could go to room C1, Veera, if you could go to C1.
Question, Gordon, and item team 2 and 6 are identical, so there's something we need to fix. Gordon, are you still with us?
Yeah, I'm still there.
Okay. So we'll figure it.
Yeah. Should be.
The judges, if I can request you to move into your
was
Yeah,
another-
it looks like there's a copy and paste. There's number 6 should be Carbon Media, and team 7 should be.
Oh, sorry. Okay, that's an error here. I'm reading it Carbon Media. Yeah, Carbon Media, that's the correct team. So let me correct it right away. Yeah, it's done. My boys are fast.
And Team Comet.
Ask,
Now it's
can you,
Yeah,
can
now
you
it's
post-
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah,
keep
it's correct
going.
now.
Can you post that on WhatsApp? There's no way to do that here in chat. It's too much info.
we will do that. We will do that in a minute. In a second, we will be putting it on chat. Veera, please export them as JPEGs and put them on the WhatsApp group. May I request the judges to please go to room C1. There's someone who's saying he or she can't go to room C1.
Yeah,
Who's
that's
that?
Harry. Harry, go to the 4 squares breakout rooms and see if you can pick. If not, the PMO will, as they say, figuratively push you there.
Yeah. let me
But the
check.
4
Harry.
squares breakout rooms.
Or sometimes it shows up as 3 dots with more, MORE, underneath it.
Okay. Demand.
Ashley, and let's see, Christine, hopefully you're joining us there. If you see any of the judges left here, Pradeep, or you and the
Yeah,
PMO.
I'm
can
just seeing
hopefully
that,
move
yeah.
them.
Santosh is track C4. So let
Which
me-
room do I need to go to? Venkatesh?
Sorry,
I don't see.
What is your
Venkatesh on
name?
the judges list. Venkatesh Shankar?
Venkatesh, were you a judge for, a judge in round 2?
Oh, this just around 1.
No, you were just in round 1. You can pick anyone to go listen to in round 2,
Okay.
correct?
Okay. Got it. Thank you.
Aryan go to C1, Veera go to C2, Shanti go to C3, and I'll go to C4 once I push everyone else in. Dr. Lopez, Dr. Rao, you will be moving into them. Yusara, if you could go to C4 and help me out with just getting things moved on. Yusara, you there?
Yes,
Thank
I'm
you.
here. Okay. C4.
Yeah, C4.
Okay.
And I'm putting the names of the teams in your chat, so just make sure that those teams are there. You'll have to go to
Okay,
C4,
done.
Yusara. Thank you. I'll join you there in a minute. Anyone else? Tejinder, you'll need to go to, oh, Tejinder, you were a judge in the previous round, right? Not this round. Yusara, you
Yeah,
can
I'm
go to
not in
room
this
C4.
round.
Yeah. Craig, you're not going into the room?
I'd like to monitor C2, but I don't want to cause a problem. I'm not judging, as you know, so that's up to you.
Right, right. But who is moderating C2 then? Supposed to be you, right? You'll need to go there and moderate, right?
Okay.
Yep, yep. You can go to C2 and moderate and make sure that the next team comes in. Cool. Shanti, go to room C3. It's okay if there's no timer. You can put the timer and unmute yourself and tell them the last 30 seconds left.
You may have to
Shanti?
push me into C2. I don't see
Let me do
the,
that. Let me do that, Craig. I can't see you. I can't see Craig here. Done. Craig, moved you to C. Anyone else who's a judge for the final? If you're here, all the other teams, you can choose any of the groups that you want to go, any of the rooms that you want to go, and you can be there. Tejinder, you can go into any of those 4 breakout rooms if you want to view the teams pitching.
Sure, thanks.
Hello, sir.
Go on the bottom and click the breakout room. Hey, Pradeep.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
You're
Hey,
on the-
Sebastian.
How you doing? Is there a moderator for C2 for Thimble?
That'll be Craig.
Craig Abbott,
Yeah, Craig.
Craig Abbott.
I think
Yeah.
he's already there.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Cool. Yeah, Sebastian, if you could go to C2 and help him out, that'll be great because Craig may need some support. Yeah,
And,
thanks so
and
much.
Sebastian, timekeeping is essential. We need to, okay, he's gone. Never mind.
Hello, sir.
Yep.
Sir, the team name of our C3 is Claim Insurance. And sir, it is Lim Insurance. I think the name is misspelled or written wrong, I think.
Hold a second. Hold a second. Which track are you in?
C3, sir.
C3, CRAI, right? Climate Risk Assessment Intelligence.
No, sir, no, sir. No,
No,
the top-
Lim Insurance. Lim
Yeah, yeah.
Insurance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You're in track C3.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You can go to C3 then.
So, sir, we are the finalists, right?
What's your team name?
Claim Insurance. Claim
Yes,
Insurance.
yes.
P
You're
PLM. Yeah, yeah.
you're
yeah,
pitching
go ahead.
second. You're presenting second.
There's a typo.
Okay.
I think the P is missing. Yeah.
Okay,
What
sir.
else?
Claim, CLIM, claim.
C for cat, is it?
Yes, yes, C for cat.
And how do you pronounce the insurance? Is it EN or IN?
EN, insurance.
Yeah. Okay.
Correct.
That's right. So go ahead.
We'll fix
Go to
that.
track
Okay,
C3.
okay,
Yeah.
sir. Thank
You're the
you, thank you.
finalist. All the best. Go ahead, Anurag.
Thank
Can
you,
you go to
thank you, sir.
C2?
Thank you, sir.
I'm sorry.
Can you go to C2? I need to take a photo of the teams.
1 second. I will do that. I'm putting it on chat.
Okay.
Sebastian,
perfect.
I put it on chat for you. Yep. Yeah, you can take the photo as well. I put it on chat as well.
Awesome.
Let me do this challenge C3. Let me put it on WhatsApp. Find this C3.
Pradeep, I know you're busy.
Yes,
But,
Craig, no problem.
How do we get this rolling? We are your PMO guy, doesn't have the score, ready to go here. I'm trying to figure out how to get this rolling.
Hold a second. Gordon,
The judges should have their scorecard link and
They do.
yeah, and the first team up should do a 3-minute pitch.
Okay, then,
Timing is essential so we can get this thing done and don't let the judges ramble.
yeah, okay,
But
push me
it's-
back into the room.
It's three,
I'm doing that, and I'm coming there as well.
3+2, Craig, 2 minutes, and it's gonna be tough on the judges to,
Yep, 3+2, I got it.
thank you, sir. Rock and roll.
Okay,
Craig is, where's Craig?
push me back in.
Hold a second, Craig. I'm pushing you back. Oops. Where's Craig? Okay, move to C2. Okay, and let me also join.
Pradeep, I fixed climb insurance too, so that's done.
Sure. Cool.
Yeah.
Gordon, just give me a minute. I'll go to C2 and come back.
Yeah. I'm gonna hang here for a while.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye.
Where's Gordon?
Hey. Problem, I gotta fix something if not.
Yeah. There's someone asking for the scorecard link in track C1.
Oh, geez. Of course, this would happen. I'll give it to you. If I predict, if I put it in the,
Gordon, 1 second. Putting the other room, main room, varanda. Time per. Gordon, I'm sorry.
yeah, I'll put it in behind the scenes.
Sure.
What's happening? Well, that just sucks. Oh, goodness.
Anything I can help with, Gordon?
No, I have a tiny. There we go. I gotta solve a minor issue real quick. Do you see the consolidated monitor?
No.
It's in behind the scenes.
Okay, let me. Yeah, I can see that.
So it
Yep,
should be
okay.
rock and
Right here.
roll. I'll also
Yeah.
send you in a second I have a consolidated you can look at for the final scores, not the scores, but the results, because
Right.
so I've got that all laid out, much like I did for round one. It just populates automatically.
Right.
It's a miracle.
Oh, yeah. So let me just go to the breakout rooms and come back.
Yeah, I'll be here.
Hey, can you hold fort here for some time? Thank you. Gordon, I'm back.
Yeah, in C2, it looks like Pramod BN
Hmm?
did not score the first team, Team Titans. He
Okay.
scored the second team, but Pramod BN did not score the first team, Team Titans. It won't make any. We have 3 judges. It probably won't make any difference, but
Right. Let me go there and
and
remind him.
and C3 hasn't started yet. It doesn't appear.
Yeah, C3 is where I think Ravi is there. Yeah, he's trying to get the teams in place and all that stuff. So I think he's still working.
Yikes. Whereas Craig is running a tight ship, man. He's got
Yeah.
2 pitched already.
Amoga, you need to go to your track. I think your track C3. Go to your track, please. They're waiting for you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. 1 and 4 are on their way, and team 2 is challenge 2 is leading the pack.
Yep,
You could see on the monitor too.
I'm seeing that. Yeah. I shared the monitor with Aryan as well because they were asking him. And Gordon, share a sheet where I can see the winners later on.
Yeah.
Right?
I will.
Will
I'll
that
give
also
it
have
to-
the audience choice thing?
I have no idea where that is. That's a Robbie B thing. Not to be ornery, I don't know. I think it's out of the judging results we saw, but I'm not 100% sure that that's where. I'm just not sure.
Right.
Um,
Just check this.
take a look at what I just sent you and behind the scenes.
Hold a second. Cool.
You get my note
Is that a note?
just above it,
Yeah, got it, yeah.
because they just automatically list in presentation order,
Right.
right? So
Yeah, okay. We're not, only the sequence is going to change later on.
it'll change as the scores change them automatically. So you can't take anything until the last team in each track has been scored. God,
Right.
okay. Looks like Say and Kavya in challenge 4 must not have shown up or not ready or something.
Right. You're not scored yet, okay.
What can we need to get C3 moving.
Let me go there and check what's the issue. Yeah, I just go to C3 and come back. Gordon C3 is up and running.
Yay!
Okay, Timber, I need to get Oscar. Just trying to get my slides in place. So that's nice. Actually.
Wow, C2 is already finished 3.
Oh, wow.
It's going by pretty quickly, huh?
Yep. Just trying to get the slides off and running.
A lot of hard work by your team. Kudos.
Yo. Hey Kishan, how are you?
And Pradeep,
Yes, Gordon.
the results link I sent you, is that sufficient so that you
Yes,
can, excuse me?
Yes, that's good. That's good enough.
Okay,
Just have to copy and paste there, so.
Yeah. Wow. C4 is on their third one already. They're scoring their third. Oh, finally, we got a score out of C2, C3. Yeah.
Okay.
Man.
Hey Pradeep, I can't seem to join the room.
Yes, Hemant, which room were you in?
I was in Thimble C2.
Thimble. Okay, let me move you there, Mac. Yeah. Just check now. Yeah. It'll give you an alert that I've asked you to move to C2. Cool. I have the power to push people wherever I want. Jacqueline, you're not watching any of the pictures? Gonna stepping away for a minute.
Sure.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
I'm okay. Can you hear me okay?
Absolutely loud and clear.
Good.
Good to meet you after a long time, sir.
That's true.
Good. Would you like to go and see some of the pictures? I'll move you to the room where Dr. Lopez is.
Yeah, I think so. It's up to you because
Sure.
I would like to participate before I start my own. So
Yes, sure. I'll move you to breakout room where Dr. Lopez is there as well. Cool. Hey, Gordon.
152 unique check-ins.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if it's good or bad, but it is what it is. By any chance, Jacqueline, are you in front of your computer?
I am. Hello. How can I help?
Oh, greetings and good afternoon. I have a deduped registration check-in, not registration, but check-in file. Do you want PDF? Do you just want me to give you access to the spreadsheet? I'm happy to do that.
It's a Google Sheet, right?
It's a Google Sheet, yeah.
Yeah, if you could add me to that directly, that would be perfect. Thank you so much.
That's the easiest thing in the world.
I'll
It'd be
DM
the
you.
first tab, official check-ins. What I've done is, there's a date timestamp, but then what is your email address and your name?
Yep,
and they're unique.
Oh, amazing. Yes, that is. Oh, thank you so much. I've DM'd you my email address on Discord. That's made my life so much easier. Thank you so much, Gordon.
Come on, cursor. Where'd my cursor go? jmb.im.
Yep, .im.
What's the IM for?
Isle of Man. It's a little island just off the UK.
Yes, I know that. Never been there, but it's like, wow. Just never seen that before. So,
the fact you know where it is always surprises me. A lot of people don't.
it's on its way.
Thank you so much.
And if
Really,
if you need something else, just ping me back or ping to university@tie.org. It doesn't, we'll get you what you need.
awesome. Thanks a ton.
And do you have what you need for the winners for the for your prizes from MLH?
Yeah, that's all handled.
Okay.
And yeah, I think we're good to go. Thank you.
It doesn't happen during this presentation for the awards here. You do it post event. Is that
No,
correct?
it happens today. She announces today.
Oh, then
Yeah.
I sit corrected. Thank you. Huh. All right. So, Jacqueline, if you want to see what's going on, I'll show you.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I'll show you so you're just not totally in the dark. Come on. Um, so you should see a link in your email.
Gordon, sorry to interrupt,
Yeah,
Gordon.
go
There's
for
a team called Sai and Kavya,
Right,
and I'm not able to find out if
Right.
there's
they
any
fell
way
off
to
the
connect
face of
with
the
them.
earth, I think.
Yes.
Paul already put a plead out on WhatsApp to say we're
Yeah.
missing you. Yeah, look, they'll
I
finish
called
in,
him.
they'll finish in 7th if they don't show up, right?
Yeah.
And Jack, what you get here, if you've opened it, is just a real-time monitor showing as the scores come in from each of the judges and each of the tracks for the business challenges, it turns the cells red to green, so we know exactly what progress each track is making.
That is awesome. That's nice. Get a really good bird's eye view actually on this, don't you?
What's that?
Really, really good bird's eye view, and it looks like stuff's going pretty well in general. Teams are getting judged, which is what
Oh
we
yeah,
want to see.
yeah. C3 got a rocky start, I think, but they'll catch up, right?
Yeah, it happens.
It happens, right? Oh, we've seen worse. I mean, I'm
I'm
sure you
sure
have
you
too.
have.
I'm sure you
Oh, yeah.
have too. We've seen odd stuff happen. So
I think my record was a closing ceremony getting pushed back by 4 hours, which was not ideal, but it happens. It happens.
right. So it looks like challenge 2 and 4 will finish fairly soon. Oh.
Okay, Gordon, I found Kavya and Sai.
You did?
Yeah.
What
They're-
about,
they're-
are they gonna show up?
They're from Chandigarh. I just asked the chapter champion to call them up and get them online.
Okay, what about in challenge one, MAD? They, looks like they were skipped over, so I don't know if they can't find them or
Oh, is it? Okay.
they're settling for 7th place. I don't know. Because they're scoring Project Zoda, the last team right now. I don't know what they may have, I don't know.
Let me check. Yeah. No, they're saying, and let me go to C4. Yeah, let me go back there and come back.
Mhm.
Hey, Gordon.
Everything cool?
Yeah, I think Team MAD also has been found there presenting.
Yeah. as part of the voiceover, you can, I'm looking at some of the scores since most of them are in. I mean, the separation at the top is like 1/10 of a point, 5/100ths of a point. There are some really strong scores that are exceedingly close.
Hey, Gordon, does everyone come back to the room after they finish scoring?
Yeah.
They should, yes.
To the big
main
room?
Yeah. Yeah.
Big,
Okay,
big
okay.
room, the giant room.
Looks like you guys are done. Track C2.
Yeah, we're done.
Cool. Cool.
Awesome. Yep, you're all green. And Pradeep, it looks like we'll be waiting on challenge 3, track 3 to finish. They've only completed 3, so they must be
Yeah.
on the 4th right now. So I assume Matt is presenting in track 1 and
Yeah, Matt is available. They're right now presenting as we speak.
okay, and then Say and Kavya have been found, and Team
They're
Comet.
found, but I don't think they've joined yet. So just,
Okay. Well, then they've locked in 7th place.
yep. So Gordon, for track C2, do you think it's good for me to pick it up now or still time?
That's 100% complete.
Right, so they're not going to score, no moderation, nothing, right?
I mean, you can prepare a slide for challenge 2, track 2.
Thank you, sir. Let me get
That's
that done.
one less thing to do.
Yeah, Veera is the one on the track. He's the one who making slides. So slides for amateur.
Oh yeah, track 1's about to finish up. Nice.
Oh, Gordon, Craig was struggling initially, but he's done now. He's finished.
Craig gets a gold star.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, Oscar, had a good outing in the breakout room.
Yep, we all had a great time.
Man, you're first to
Cool.
finish, dude. Nice job.
Hey, Craig, lovely going. Looks like the pilot really flew at 1,000 miles an hour. You're on mute.
Mute, Craig. Mute. Pradeep,
Yes, Gordon.
challenge 1, track 1 is complete.
Oh, wonderful. Can you just put the same as you have put under challenge 2 so I can tell Veera? So Harjit, how was your, Hemant, how was your experience?
Experience was fantastic. Actually, I see what went behind the scenes and how you guys have put it all together, and I think I have no better words to explain that other than that it was great.
Cool, cool, wonderful. Thank you so much. Let me remove. Gordon, I'll just go to C4 and come back. I don't think the team Sai and Kavya have joined. Let me go there and come back.
And to one point, we improvised as we were judging that we got at least a couple of 30 seconds extra to score instead of rushing through it and jumping back on the presentation. So it was good.
I was told I was on mute there for a while. I
You were.
usually get a signal.
We couldn't hear you. So I called Craig. I'm like, we're
I don't know
passing
how
around.
that happened.
We were passing around all the accolades. Thank you, but we couldn't hear the accepting speech.
You're getting back at me, Hajit. That's what happened to you, buddy. In the first round of judging. Doing all the accolades and we were in a breakout room. Yeah. Sorry about that. It happens, sometimes you pass your fingers over the keyboard and boom, you knock yourself off. So
Team Sai
Sebastian,
and
thank you
Kavya,
very
are you
much for
here?
your help. You did a great
Team Sai
job.
and Kavya, are you here?
No problem. I should have prepared a little bit more, but thank you, Greg.
Yeah, I did a great job. Thank you. Yeah, the interesting thing is how many, there are quite a few, the way the automatic scoring goes in the first round, or, judge dictates what goes into the second round. I saw some very good ones that didn't make it into the final seven. So, and this goes across all the teams, not just Thimble. So I think it's probably warrants each one of the contributors here that put the challenges, each one of the sponsors, to spend some time going back through the overall submissions.
Thanks, Craig. Thanks, Craig. I just wanted to say that our C1 challenge we have done, and we have, I think the results are somewhere, Pradeep, between you and Gordon. The results are there.
We have them.
Yep.
Okay,
have them.
Gordon. Yes.
I will tell you, without giving anything away, that the delta between the top scores is almost nothing. And it should be that way. It should be really close.
Yeah, all the 7 teams did a wonderful job of presenting.
I
highly
can tell.
impressed.
I can tell by the scores. So yes.
But also surprised, right? Meaning one thing is just to look at what you get in a PDF or a video in terms of wireframe, interesting way of solving a problem, but then you hear the entrepreneurs or students behind their vision of what exactly are they building there. It gives you a totally different point of view how they're thinking about solving the problem. So that was pretty fascinating. So some of the companies, the way I was thinking about they were solving the problem, didn't really turn out that way. So that was pretty exciting. Yep. Hemant, Harry, any comments from you?
Yes, actually, C2, Thimble, and few others were pretty good. Actually, I really liked how they proceed from their own perspective on Meta and Web 3.0. And I think it seems like that there was some miscommunication, that they thought there were 7 minutes and a couple of people kind of rushed through it. So they couldn't present well. But overall, I think good ideas, good stuff going on there. And some of them could refine it and take it farther away, further into, they can really make fantastic.
So Harry, what we did was we worked with all of the business sponsors that gave us the challenges, and they will have access to the information of the top teams and have the next couple of weeks to choose to interview them for possible internships. So that's sort of, because we recognize in 20 hours you can only do so much. I'm going to ask somebody from the program management office, Dr. Shet. So I'm going to ask the host, or Pradeep or somebody, Dr. Shet could not leave room. Can you push him back into the main room if that's the right word?
Hold a second.
I think he's here in the main room.
No, is he?
Yeah.
Yeah. No. He's not there. I'm only.
Host. Okay.
We logged him in the business suit.
Okay. In the meantime, Shankar, what was your overall impression from ExcelSoft? Was it, did you guys enjoy? I mean, was that a?
Oh, definitely.
The 7 teams, are there any, interns for you?
I feel so. Just
Sorry to put you on the spot. I just wanted you to.
Okay, thanks, Mahesh. Indeed, quite a lot of learning. Amazing set of teams that they did it, especially in the EdTech. Whatever we saw, the 7 teams did an awesome job. And I also had the occasion to go and see physically in Mysore, in one of the colleges where Mahesh was in charge. Amazing. The kind of energy levels were pretty awesome. The AppFest is great. Now, I think as somebody today said it, we should go ahead with an Ideathon. Appthon, Ideathon, Appathon, and then perhaps the Pitch Fest. Hackathon and a Pitch Fest. I think that should be the this thing. Thanks, Mahesh, and the entire team of TIE did a great job. A lot of learning for us at ExcelSoft, as much as there's quite a lot of learning for you guys out there. And I'm sure our interactions will continue, and this is not a one-off interaction. Thanks, Mahesh.
Thank you. Thank you. Anybody else who is the sponsor, who wants to say a word? We want to hear from the sponsors now.
So
Yeah,
I'm not
please.
able to switch on my camera, but actually, so I'd like to say something. So we run a startup studio, a venture builder, and an accelerator program. So I mean, we'd like to sponsor the next one. So and we'd like to really onboard some of the startups. So and also the ideas. So winners, probably we can build the product. Our core strength is building the products actually. So whether it's AI, blockchain.
Yeah, please put on your video, please, so that we can
Just
see
give
you.
me 1 minute, please. Give me 1 minute.
Dr. Rao, kindly check your chat on the Zoom. Yeah.
Yeah, please. We can start with the next part of the program. Sorry, I was just
Cool.
I was
That's
just
okay.
waiting for that.
I like to have a co-host. So wonderful.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
Dr.
just
Lopez,
sorry if I have taken.
No, absolutely. Dr. Lopez, you were saying something?
I just wondered if all 4 tracks are over.
On behalf of ExcelSoft, it will be Shankar Prasad who will be announcing on
Right, thank you.
behalf of Shankar Prasad.
No, Dr. Lopez, we're still midway through track C3.
Midway only?
Yes.
Yep.
They have 3 more to go.
Okay.
Yes,
So somebody was saying something. Please go ahead, Satya.
Hi.
So what you are indicating, Satya, is that next
I
whole
said,
hackathon you're going to sponsor.
end of the day, if they don't raise money, so there is the idea will go into really will not take any shape, right? So we are the ones who give the shape to any of those ideas. So we take raw ideas to startups and then we build products. So
wonderful.
So next time any of those, or even today, we can actually offer the winners. Probably we can build the product because they're all concepts, right? So we build real products.
I think what I suggest is that we kick off with the final speaker, because I do not know, it looks like 5 out of 7 teams are done there, but we shouldn't have people wait, right? In that regard, I don't know. Ravi B is moderating there, if I recall.
Yep.
And so in that regard, hopefully he'll catch us or they'll catch up. And in that regard, Pradeep, maybe you can roll us right into keynote speakers.
Yeah, please.
Wonderful. So let me not keep Professor Seth waiting. Let me put him on spotlight. Let me go back.
While you're doing that, I'm going to tell you, I had the wonderful fortune of running into Dr. Sheth at yesterday's wedding that we were both at, and we got to sit down at dinner. So Jag, I may ask you a question at the very end about your newest research that you're doing, which sounds exciting in the digital age, but I'll keep you on pins and needles to hear about it. Back to you, Pradeep.
Thank you so much, Dr. Lopez. Ladies and gentlemen, good to have all of you back. I'm sure you are excited after having presented in the breakout rooms. A lot of interesting pitches is what the judges have said. I think even the first round judges were a little flummoxed as to who would be the top 7 to present. So take a break, relax, forget all that, because the next gentleman on the screen is someone whom I have been eagerly waiting for to listen to, Professor Jagdish and Seth. the Charles and Kelstad Professor of Business in the Goethe Business School at Emory University. Someone who's known globally for his contributions to consumer behavior, someone whom the marketing world worships like a god, if that's the right word. Dr. Sheth is also the recipient of the Padma Bhushan Award, which is the second highest award, the civilian award from the government of India, and also a fellow of the Academy of International Business. The last time I heard Professor Sheth, I had goosebumps, and I'm sure you will all be mesmerized by this young gentleman who will now share his thoughts. Professor Sheth, I'm putting you on spotlight. The stage is all yours. Thank you so much for being with us, sir.
Thank you so much. I always accept this invitation, especially coming from Thai, and especially in this case, Apathon. But in general, anything we do, I think this is transforming human lives in a way we cannot imagine so far. Only time will show us how many of these entrepreneurs or want-to-be entrepreneurs, even though they may not be the finalists or winners in any awards, changes them enormously in the way they think, in the way they contribute to the society. Let me then go into the formal presentation. There are two most significant societal issues we are facing on which the Apathon is focused. One is education, and the other one is sustainability. Education's role primarily is to unlock the potential of people. In fact, I believe education is the main reason why a nation's whole mission ought to be primarily to unlock the potential of its own people. If you take a grain of wheat and make it into a loaf of bread, which is an agricultural commodity, the value add is only 3 times. The price for the loaf you will pay versus the price for the wheat that you buy is only about that much. If you take a rough diamond, polish it, a good diamond cutter will increase the value about 15 to 20 times rough diamond compared to the finished diamond, but that's about 15 to 20 times. But if you take a human being, nurture, mentor, educate, the value add is infinite. Not just in terms of economic value, but also societal contribution. This is what excites people like us in academic world. Our whole mission as professors, educators, is to unlock the potential of others. We take pride in our students who have done very well, for example. Either they become entrepreneurs or they become successful corporate executives. I think this is a very key area. The education, especially use of technology, is very key. In fact, key issues in education are 2. We'll come to sustainability in a moment. One, of course, is access. Other one is affordability, especially higher education. But that's true for the middle school, high school, primary school. Education is a major budget item in all governments of all countries, including state governments or central governments. And higher education, of course, is very expensive. So how do you make education more accessible, more affordable, more democratized in some fashion? Because it's a very good vehicle to unlock the potential of the nation by and large. And of course, we have seen enormous success using technology, which is why I was quite impressed with this focus on EdTech. EdTech has just begun the journey, is my view. First of all, think about Khan Academy and what it has accomplished over time. Just understanding basic science in many ways, and it has become a huge followers, having significant impact and high respect about what Khan Academy has done. We have seen the same thing with Coursera, one of those MOOCs as we call it. And Coursera now, people offer many universities online education, whether it's in science and math or it is in management. I think that has done very well. And of course, nowadays we have quite a few startups like Upgrad, for example, out of India, EduTech. There are about a dozen of those. It's a new industry that's becoming very strong more and more, where education would be both hybrid model on the one hand, where partly you come in person, physical, but mostly you learn online. And every major university with high reputation, and a brand credibility is actually going into online education. Online education is not limited to young students from high school to college, for example, but much bigger market on online education or education in general is working professionals. In other words, if the number of students graduating versus the pool of people who have graduated, the ratio is about 1 to 9 or 1 to 10 quite often. So quite often education has to go in terms of online education as an access point, maybe affordability to working professionals at the same time. Now, very importantly, the education that used to be sort of peripheral online education, now it is becoming mainstream. And physical education, which used to be the core, the way we teach it right now, I think is going to become more peripheral, minimal, supplemental. I also wanted to make one more comment on education. The technology is allowing us to access the world primarily, not just local community or a nation for that matter. So EdTech, I think, is a great technology enabler for making education, democratization of education. Let me talk about sustainability, which is my area of interest also. Sustainability is a real problem. It is all man-made. I'm totally convinced by now that if you look at the climate change and the carbon footprint, it all happened since the Industrial Revolution. One of the key consequences of Industrial Revolution was that we divorced production from consumption. In the agricultural age, even today in small towns and villages and farming community, you consume what you produce at the same time, same location, same day, and maybe store it for 1 or 2 days. There is no refrigeration, for example. Today we produce mass production. Local market cannot consume, so we have to store it, we have to transport it, which puts a lot of carbon footprint. This divorce of production to the consumption, I think, is fundamental. And therefore, how do we bring them together back again? Is it possible through technology to have something that's just-in-time production, like just-in-time consumption? Is it possible? Some services industry, we see that. Education being one of them, healthcare being another one, where it's just-in-time production and consumption at the same time. Can we learn from services what manufacturing can do, as opposed to manufacturing, downstreaming, telling services what to do? I think that's one key area. However, a bigger mistake we made in the early days of industrialization or industrial revolution is to presume that nature is inorganic. It takes thousands of years to make, let's say, coal or iron or copper. And since we are looking at industrial revolution, we are looking at industrial raw materials. And therefore, we thought it's inorganic, which means we can exploit it. Overuse of nature is the biggest issue we have encountered in the last 150 years. Nature is very much nurturing. It replenishes itself properly if you allow it to do it. But when you abuse nature, nature is living, breathing organism. It's not inorganic. Corals are the next ones that we can think about. Human beings are living, breathing organisms. So are the animals and the insects, etc. And somehow we thought humans are superior. We therefore, because of that, we have the cognitive skills. We have the right to take, use or abuse or exploit people, ecosystem, nature-wise, this can be exploited. And I think that's the biggest mistake we have ever made. So how do you nurture nature is a very key issue that we are struggling right now. I am personally very optimistic that through technology as well as through policy, we can reverse carbon footprint, not just stop it. Just like at one time we thought heart disease cannot be reversed or diabetes could not be reversed, we are now learning it can be reversed. Not only can we stop the growth of that problem, but we can reverse it around here. And the best way to reverse is, of course, nurturing nature. Now, in my research, carbon footprint comes not as much at the point of production or even transport, but at the last place consumption and storage. A typical home in the country manufactured, most of the components are manufactured, we assemble them, it puts huge carbon footprint. refrigerations. As the economy becomes more and more industrialized, the world, they're having refrigerators at home. Every home has one refrigerator, or in advanced countries, 2 or 3 refrigerators. That puts carbon footprint. The next place where the carbon footprint arises is the automobile, which is sitting in the garage or in the office. The third place is, of course, all the supermarkets. Every convenience store, every location where we go and shop has huge amounts of freezers and refrigerators, which puts carbon footprint. Each one of them may be small in amount, but aggregatedly, they put an enormous effort. So how do we reverse all that becomes very important to understand. And my own view is that technology can be a great enabler as it is for education, as it would be for sustainability. So I'm very pleased and proud actually to participate in this hackathon, as we called it, which is a nice phrase. The use of technology, in this case, basically platforms, and creating apps around those platforms. I think most of the ideas around here have some relevance, applicability. Some of them become winners. Some of them may be invested by venture capital or by companies for that matter, like the Kimberly-Clark that I heard and others. So overall, this is a great initiative. And my congratulations for the team that organizes, like Dr. Lopez and others over there. So thank you very much for inviting me.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Sheth. And if it is okay with you, I would like to open the floor upon for a few questions. There are youngsters from India and Pakistan, as well as from the US joining us here. So if you have any question to Dr. Sheth, this is your closest opportunity to come to someone who's equivalent to Philip Kotler in all our minds, right? Someone even Philip Kotler ranks very high in his favorite people. So if you have any questions to Dr. Sheth, please go ahead and put them.
Dr. Sheth, thank you very much. Dr. Paul Lopez said that there is going to be something which you're going to be talking about, what you're working on now.
Yes, yes. I've been working for several years. I've been more fascinated by the side effects of the digital technology. Digital technology, like all technology, is like a major potent drug. And all potent drugs have side effects. While we study the efficacy and lower side effects, we don't study them carefully. So I have a book that's almost ready called The 7 Side Effects of the Digital Age. The dark side of the digital age, essentially. The first one is very simple, which is the digital addiction. It's a massive problem worldwide, by the way. Emerging economies to advanced. And so each chapter talks about the magnitude of the problem. And then if you're serious about reducing addiction yourself, it gives you a recipe from very small things you can do to almost going for a behavior modification clinics, as we do with alcohol, for example, or as we do with the gambling. And this is the addiction of mind, which is much harder to detoxificate. If it's an addiction of the body, I think much easier. Detoxification for the biological side is easier than mental side. So we are thinking about that's one thing. The second one is my favorite. This technology now has made us more and more live like roommates in a family. No longer the typical meal that we eat where you are eating the meal together and enjoying the conversation, learning from each other. You know, the kitchen table is very important. Today, eating a meal together is a chore. And everybody rushes, in fact, to their own private corner or their private bedroom. Somebody's on WhatsApp, somebody's on YouTube, somebody's watching television, somebody's talking on the phone, and we have no time for each other to get together. So what happens to family unit, which is a major institution, just like religion, just like education, just like government? So what happens to the family unit when the whole world begins to live like roommate family? That's the second major chapter. The third chapter, and I'm sorry to get so excited because I'm really in the middle of writing this and I'm into that passion. The third one is something related to the business side. Namely that we have a whole industrial age that created assets, hard assets on the books. Factories, buildings, machinery. All of them have less value. The book value is more than the market value. You can't give it away sometimes. we said that traditional S&P 500 corporations, which are mostly industrial corporations, names like General Electric, for example, General Dynamics, for example, General Motors, for that matter, have actually the opposite ratio, what we call the Tobin skew, where the book value is lower than the market value, command a premium. This is the reverse. So this is called a stranded asset theory. I worked quite a lot in the utility industry, both electric utility as well as telephone industry, where there are a lot of stranded assets because the depreciation schedules are low and there's no market value. So then what happens? So there's a whole new light asset theory, which is why if you look at the S&P 500, among the top 10 companies, 7 are all Silicon Valley. That's unthinkable. It is like 100 years ago, among the top 100 companies, there will be only few industrial companies, mostly would be agricultural plantation type, food production kind of stuff. There's a complete change. That's an exciting chapter. And the last one, I'm sorry to take time out. I hope it's okay with you guys. But one is
Absolutely. We would love to hear you for one more hour.
Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you. When virtual becomes real, this is absolutely mind-boggling. People are relating to virtual entities, virtual people with more emotion than with real people. That's mind-boggling. And when artificial becomes real, what happens to society? I have actually data that shows you that in China, on a Microsoft platform, there are 450 million people who relate to this virtual world. You know, we thought we had the metaverse, such as the Second Life or Farmville, which are the old legacy now in many ways. And of course, metaverse is coming in a big way, but this is incredible. Bonding with entities. I mean, it's very much like the, we had a big gathering in Atlanta last week, where you put on the costumes of all of the people, actors, you know, like Star Wars kind of stuff, which is interesting, but we are relating more to this virtual world, and that's very scary. What happens then, therefore, relationships among people, whether it's a boss-subordinate relationship, or a husband-wife relationship, or sibling relationship, any relationship. So that's one more chapter when virtual becomes real, which also says that our laws passed about patent rights, etc., which were meant for the industrial age, is just not sustainable. I can blend things together and come out with my own. Nobody has copyrights that I can violate. I can make movie production a lot cheaper today than ever before. In fact, I can make a world-class movie today for about $1 million on a large screen display. And today you don't need 10 million, 100 million. Blair's Witch clearly showed about 10 years ago, under $5 million movie I can make with using technology, whether it's a Mac platform, Apple platform, or Sony platform. It's mind-boggling change. So I just wanted to mention, last comment, these 7 side effects is the more exciting part I'm doing now. And hopefully the book will be out in 2023.
Awesome. Thanks
Thank you
so
so
much. Thanks so much, Professor Sheth. And if all of you don't know it, he is so humble. Tell them your story about how you view your acceptance of the Padma Bhushan Award in Education and Literature, and how you, well, please provide your views in closing, which will tell people another way of looking at life and how to help society.
One comment I will make for the young minds out in the audience is that education aspect primarily. I'm one of them. I'm a refugee from Burma. Before World War II, when Japan was rolling over all of Asia to conquer Calcutta, because Calcutta was the capital of the British Empire. They wanted to defeat that empire. They stopped in Myanmar, as we call it today. I was born in 1938, so I'm 84 years old, and we became refugees. My parents, my father did not want to leave because his whole life was over there as a merchant community. And in merchant community, we do not value education. We value entrepreneurship and ownership primarily, more so than entrepreneurship, even family business, you run it. So we came back safely, fortunately, last ship, lost everything. And I would be today a merchant shopkeeper, like a panwala type, earning about 5,000 rupees in a small town where we come from in Gujarat, and I'll be happy because I don't know my own potential. I was blessed that I had older siblings. My sisters nurtured me when I was very young. My brothers nurtured me when I became more college age, etc. And the society invested in me. So my potential was realized by somebody else. One more point I learned is that any adversity you have, if you survive, brings a strong character. It is that character that's your north compass. It guides you in terms of right versus wrong things. And I've been always fascinated about how inner strength carries so much, which is what our ancient philosophy tells us. Look inward, and you have an inner strength of being who you are, inner strength of your conviction in some fashion, which I think all great advisors have it. All great, in fact, CEOs have it. That kind of a conviction you must have. And the last comment I will make around here. So by the way, because of the displacement, we relocated ourselves from Gujarat. I went to Chennai, I had to study in English. English as a language gave me the mobility. I came to US. Very quickly, I became a professor. 1961, I came. 63, I became a professor at Columbia University, and the rest is history. Fascinating. Think about that one. A panwala becoming a professor, which is today possible. And especially technology enables the education to be so accessible and, in fact, so affordable. Last comment. Since this is a Thai forum, I would strongly urge making money without meaning is meaningless. More money you make without having purpose in life of some sort, giving back to the society, will make you lonely inside. In fact, the more you do not give back while you are earning, not after your retirement, not after you have accumulated wealth, more you give back, the more society will accept you. The more you do not give back into social issues, social problems, any way you can support it, the society will shut you out, will make you more lonely. Keep that in the back of your mind. So giving back is an obligation you will have from the day you graduate from high school. We are privileged people. We can contribute so much back to the society with all that we have given, blessed by our family, blessed by community, blessed by circumstances. So my last comment is that think about giving back. It's not too late. We already do that thing in high school nowadays. All top high schools require you to do a local community work, local leadership into charitable organizations. Colleges mandate the same thing now more and more. So that is very important as business entrepreneurs to make sure that you have something that you are contributing back to the society, whether it's your talent, whether it's your time, or whether it's your money, treasure. So triple tree, talent, time, treasure is a fundamental of philanthropy by and large. But that will give you an inner happiness, which is the main point I wanted to make. Again, thank you so much for inviting me.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Professor.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yes, please go ahead, Dr. Rao.
Yeah, thank you so much for sharing your experiences, sharing your life history, sharing how you got to where you got today. A lot of us in the chat box I see saying that yes, we can relate very easily to what you have gone through. We appreciate you taking the time and coming here. We are all delighted to have you here. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Namaste.
Cool. Professor Sheth, I have one small request to you to announce the winners of the audience choice. I have put them on your chat in Zoom just to keep the surprise factor. So if you could look at it and you could announce them. Let me also put the screen on Spotlight.
And Jag, these folks, first of all, thanks, because of your Sheth Family Foundation, we're able to do Audience Choice Awards in all 4 tracks from all in relation to ed tech and sustainability. Thank you. Please go ahead.
Professor Shet, it's there on your Zoom chat. Are you
I
going to
can
read it
see
out?
Yes.
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 Thank you.
Can you read them out? Okay.
Yes, Professor Shet, you can read it out.
So I have no, why don't sorry, I can.
Okay, I'll put them on the screen as well.
Yes, I'm
So
sorry.
the Audience Choice Awards are $100 each, and now you can read them out, Dr. Shet.
Yeah, okay. They are compatible in bits, innovators. I love these names. These are great.
Wonderful.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, teams. If you are here, can you put your hands up so we can put you on spotlight? Those 4 teams whose names were there, Matt, Langini, compatible in bits. You'll have to put your video on, Manaswini. Otherwise, how do I put you on spotlight? I can't. Yeah, wonderful. And Manaswini on spotlight. Aryan, can you just make sure the others are also on spotlight? You are the audience favorite. Where are the others? I can't see the other teams there. Wonderful. All the best, Manaswini and team. Rupashri here as well.
Congratulations.
So Dr. Lopez, now we know the secret. When they win money, they all come on camera. Wonderful. Let me put myself back on spotlight, get my video off. Cool. Veera, you'll have to confirm if all these scores are in the slide so I can get going with the award ceremony. But before I go with the award ceremony, I would like to call upon my stage, Jacqueline from ML Edge, to announce all the other prizes that ML Edge is giving away to students. So Jacqueline, all yours, take it away.
Thank you. Yeah, hello everyone. We've seen so many awesome projects this weekend. Let me just go and share my screen because I've got some amazing prizes to announce. Oh, it looks like I can't currently screen share. It says can't start screen share while other participant is sharing. So someone could take a look at that real quick. But yeah, we've seen so many awesome projects this weekend.
Go ahead. You can do it now. Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah, we've seen so many awesome projects this weekend. I think everyone should be super proud of themselves. Just to kind of jump straight into things, we had four categories here this weekend. And I'm going to be showing you the winners for all of them as soon as my slide deck starts working. Oh, no, there we go. Give me 2 seconds. There we go. So yeah, we're going to kick off first with best domain registered with domain.com. We gave every single person here a free .tech domain with domain.com, including your free domain privacy. If you haven't already claimed that, you still can. Just check Discord for the code that you need. But a huge congratulations to a name we've already heard. Compatible bits in tech. Your domain is awesome, and you managed to get it actually all registered and kind of putting towards something. So a huge congratulations to you taking that next step on doing some tech stuff this hackathon. Next up, we have Best Accessibility Hack sponsored by Fidelity. Fidelity is really interested in seeing how you can make your hacks more accessible to others. And I think this project, which I'm about to announce, did a really good job at that. That DevPost submission really spent a lot of time calling out, hey, when we built our UI and UX, we spent a lot of time thinking about making sure this is accessible. So a huge congratulations to C2 Thimble Platforms for winning. Ignore it says Twilio, that's wrong. For winning our Best Accessibility Hack sponsored by Fidelity. That's Thimble Platforms. Next up, we have Best Use of Velo by Wix. Velo by Wix lets you build a front end and then a back end code if you'd like to. And a couple of our teams used it this weekend for wireframing and to actually launch a website. So one of these teams, I think 2 of them even, managed to get a website online for their project this weekend already in less than 24 hours, which is really, really cool to see. A huge congratulations again, for the 3rd time today, to Compatible in Bits. I loved your website design. It looked great. You just obviously spent a lot of time, focusing on how am I actually going to solve this problem and how am I going to do so in an engaging way. So I think Velo was a great use, a great choice even, and I think you used it really, really well. And finally, Avant wants to go and sponsor a Best Sustainability Hack. Sustainability is really, really important. It's been a huge focus of this hackathon, and I think we saw some great sustainable projects. But the winner of this prize category is Carbon Media. I really liked this project because it didn't just focus on making sure one person was being sustainable. It had that network effect of helping others become sustainable. And it really, really helped people become more accountable. So congratulations to all 4 of our winners this weekend. You should all be incredibly proud of yourselves. We've got prizes ranging from backpacks to drawing tablets and beyond. We'll be getting in touch with you automatically in the week after the hackathon. You'll get an automated email asking for your address if we don't already have it. If you don't get an email, it means you already have your address from a previous hackathon and we'll automatically ship your prize. Awesome. And remember, anyone who did demo to our judges this weekend and submitted a project will be receiving an iDemo sticker. It won't be this one though. It will be a custom one for just the Tayu Appathon for this year. So it's a different one every single hackathon you go to. So yeah, that'll be in the mail to you along with other stickers and swag to every single person who did check in. It might take a little while to arrive. Believe it or not, there's a lot of you and it takes a while to ship that much stuff, but it is on its way, I promise. One thing I do just want to call out is the MLH Fellowship does begin on January 30th. If you're a little bit more technical and you're looking for a 12-week long internship program that is paid, you want to learn production ready skills, make contributions to open source, and do so 100% remotely while building a network and accessing mentorship, I really recommend you check out the MLH Fellowship. It's supported by sponsors such as Meta, GitHub, and Google. In fact, the Meta program is amazing. I know people who've gone and landed internships directly at Meta as a direct result of the MLH Fellowship. So if that sounds interesting, I really recommend you check out the link on my screen right now, hackp.ac/MLH-fellowship. All right, well, that's pretty much it from me. A huge thanks to everyone who was here this weekend. But the fun doesn't have to end. You can find out more events over at mlh.io. And just can we all have a huge thank you in chat for every single organizer, every single sponsor, and every single judge who's made this event possible, because I know they put in so much effort over the last 24 hours and beyond. But yeah, thank you so much for having me and happy hacking.
Thank you so much, Jacqueline. And with all that energy that you brought in, we've just got information and confirmation that Data Pirates, you also are a winner of the Audience Choice Award. So $100 to you as well. And Jacqueline, all of us in the organizing team are also looking at the swag to coming our way through the courier post, right? Yeah.
Make sure you checked in and then it'll be on your way.
Thank you so much. Love your energy and thank you so much. A lot of warm wishes all the way to Canada.
Thank you so much.
I'll remove you from Spotlight. Wonderful. So now is the time of reckoning, so to say, the winners to be announced. But before we announce them, I think it is indeed my responsibility to put on Spotlight all the men and women who have put this entire show together for you. Let me put them on Spotlight. And I think once I am done with that, where's Spotlight?
I'm right here.
Yeah, I put you on Spotlight. Can someone put Gordon on Spotlight, please?
It takes more than a village, right? That's why it takes you a while to show us all up. So
yes, Aryan and Veera as well. If you can put your camera on. I can't see Gordon. There I can see Ravi Brand. Okay, Ravi is here. Cool. Gordon is there. Okay, I need to put myself on Spotlight. Wonderful. Aryan and Veera, if you're on camera, put yourself as well on camera. But primarily, ladies and gentlemen, please meet the lady and the man. Am I seeing Dr. Rao? Your camera is off.
No, it's on.
No, Dr. Rao, Mahesh Rao's camera is off. Yeah,
it's frozen.
It's frozen on my thing. Okay, wonderful. So the lady and the man, yes, Subbu is there as well. Wonderful. Anyone else that I'm missing? Yeah, there's Veera there. Let me add him to Spotlight. Veera and Aryan, if you can sit at the same place so I can put both of you on Spotlight.
Nice.
That's the PM team. Okay, cool. Cool, wonderful.
We
So,
have Jacqueline back. Her camera is off. Jacqueline from MLH. She's our.
yes, where's Jacqueline? Yeah, I'll have to put Jacqueline on Spotlight
Jacqueline,
as
come
well.
back
Yes,
for,
yes, Jacqueline is here.
There you are. There's
Cool.
the camera's on. There you go.
Okay, so time for a photo op.
Take our photo.
Yeah. So please put your hands together for these men and women who have all spent hours and hours of the midnight oil to get this up to you. So I think they deserve a loud round of applause. Yeah. Thank you so much, Dr. Lopez, Craig. Thank you so much, Gordon. Thank you so much, Ravi B. Thank you so much, Subbu. Thank you, Shinu. Thank you, Veera and Aryan from the PMO. And thank you, Jacqueline. Wonderful.
Thank
Now
you,
let's move.
Pradeep.
Yeah.
Pleasure.
Thank you, Pradeep. Absolutely.
I like that, Craig.
From Thai Global, I wish to from Thai Global. Before he announced the prize.
Santosh, 1 second, Santosh. Let me add you. Okay. Yeah. Yes, Santosh.
Just wanted to congratulate the entire team. I don't want to take all the names, but definitely Paul and the whole leadership team. I could see that it's really amazing that how through technology you're able to manage this well, and kudos to the entire team. Well done.
Cool. Thank you so much, Santosh. Really appreciate, and thank you so much for being a judge as well. I'm sure you got to see some wonderful ideas, and those of you who were in the track that Santosh was, get in touch with him on LinkedIn. He's big time into investing in startups and works a lot in the ecosystem. So go ahead and work with Santosh. Wonderful. So it's now time to put the winners on spotlight. So what I'm going to do is I am going to request the sponsor of the challenge to come forward and announce the winners. Let me remove Santosh from spotlight. Yep.
The way we're going to do that, Pradeep, is the Thai organizer will do the 5th, 6th, 7th team, and the companies will do 1 to 4. Yeah.
Right. So what I've done is to keep the sanctity of the first prize winner in place. I have moved the 5th, 6th, 7th to the last of the segment, so that the surprise for the first prize winner is there. Otherwise, then it kind of the first prize is the one which really has to have all the attention. So is that okay with you, Dr. Lopez? I've made that small change on the go. And can I have? So the first sponsor that we have is ExcelSoft, and let me put Sudanwa. Sudanwa, I can't see you. Sudanwa, if you can put your camera on. Yeah, wonderful. I have Sudanwa here. Cool.
Yes,
So Sudanwa, what I will do is I will put up the winners' names on the screen. You will have to read them out, and the winners, as and when your names are announced, kindly put your hands up so Aryan can put you on spotlight. Sudanwa, all set? Thank you so much, Sudanwa, on behalf of the entire family of this hackathon for whatever ExcelSoft has done, both monetarily and morally and in terms of motivation. So here we go. The
Thank
4th
you.
prize, Sudanwa.
Just a small thing.
Yes.
Pradeep, could you just also add my colleague Sridhar onto the spotlight, please?
Sridhar Joyce, his video is not
Yeah,
on.
yeah,
Sridhar, you'll have to put your video on, Sridhar, for me to put you on spotlight.
Thank you.
Okay, so Aryan, whenever Sridhar puts his video on, put him on spotlight. Okay, Sudanwa, all yours. Sudanwa is the president of Thai Mysuru and the founder and CEO of ExcelSoft, and the winner of the 4th prize is, yes, Sudanwa, you can read it out.
I am not able to see it yet. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's maybe can I request Shankar as well to read it out if Shankar is able to see it?
Yeah. Track Charlie 1, 4th place, $250. Lang Learn.
Wonderful. Track C2, C1, 3rd place, Shankar. Yeah, Sudanwa, would you like to read it out?
I'm not able to see it on my screen for some reason.
You'll have to just scroll it left or right. Screen share. Okay, Shankar, if you could, yeah.
Okay, that is track Charlie 1, 3rd place, 300 USD R&S Leveler.
Wonderful.
Oh, I get
2nd prize.
Sridhar, go ahead, if you can see it on the screen. Very surprised, Sudanwa is not able to see it.
Yeah, on side to just swipe. I'm now able to see.
Yeah, yes, Sudanwa, why don't you announce the 2nd place winner?
I won. Congratulations to them.
Thank you, sir.
Langjini,
you,
can you put Langjini on spotlight, please? Cool. And Sudanwar, the winner of track C1 is, hold your breath, ladies and gentlemen. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Yes, sir, Sudanwar.
Man.
Team
Winner
Matt,
of-
wherever you are, please put your hands up so you can be spotlighted. Team Matt, wherever you are, can you put your hands up so we can spotlight you? I can't see Team Matt. There's Akshay. Akshay,
Yes,
you
sir.
are-
Hello.
Yeah, we have put you on spotlight. Yes, that's Team Matt for you. In fact, I think they were. Okay, we will give you the video, Akshay Gar. Don't worry, we will give you the video. Enjoy the time in the spotlight. Remove your background so people can see all the three of you. Go ahead, fast. Yeah. So okay, I'll give you your 30 seconds in fame. Go ahead.
Thank you, sir.
And thank you so much, Team Matt and Dr. Rao. I'll put up the names of the teams that are 5, 6, and 7. If you could read them out, and if they're around here, we'll try to put them on spotlight. Dr. Rao, all yours.
The 5th to 7th place in track C1, Project Zoda, Data Pirates, Check-O-Lang App UI. $200 each to all of these 3 teams.
Wonderful. So there are winners all around. So everyone who was a finalist takes home some kind of cash prize. Project Zoda, Data Pirates, Check-O-Lang, App UI. Wonderful job, guys. All the best, and may you really build apps that will change the world. Thank you so much. Aryan, can you now remove all the spotlights so I can start with the next segment? So this segment was sponsored by Thimble. Can we put Oscar on spotlight, please? Yeah, there's Oscar. Let me put Oscar on spotlight. Oops. Wonderful. Oscar, thank you so much. And we've Craig also, the Spock for Thimble. Oscar, how was your experience?
Could you also add Joel?
He might have stepped out. He
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Fine.
2-year-old issues. So
Okay.
Cool. Wonderful. Oscar, how was your experience being a judge as well?
I loved it. I wasn't sure what to expect, and I loved every single idea that they came in front of us today. So a big shout out to everybody who participated. Thanks again.
Wonderful. Okay, Oscar, can you see the screen so you can announce the winners? So, ladies and gentlemen, to announce the winners for track C2, Oscar Pedroso, founder and CEO of Thimble.io, and the 4th prize winner is, yes, Oscar.
We got the innovators. Congrats, guys. 4th place.
Where are innovators? Put your hands up. Yep, innovators are there. Put them on spotlight. Wonderful. Now to announce the 3rd place winner, Oscar, is
Thimble Platforms.
Look, is that copyrighted? Yeah, Team Thimble Platforms, put your hands up so we can put you on spotlight. Wonderful. The team that comes in second is
Entropy.
Entropy. Put your hands up so we can put you on spotlight. Where's Entropy? Are they here?
They are.
Can't see them. Aryan, can you just check if Entropy is here and then put them on spotlight? Okay. And oh, Entropy, that's Esteban, right? Okay. I remember the name of the boys, but not, yeah, they're on the spotlight. Wonderful. Cool. And the winner of track C2 is, any guesses?
Quark.
Quark. Team Quark, where are you? Team Quark, are you here? Oh, there's Team Quark. Put them on spotlight, please. Put the other person also on spotlight.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Congratulations, Team Quark. Thank you so much to all of you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. And Craig, now to do the honors for the 5th to 7th prize. Here you go. Please read the names out.
And the other winners from track C2, Team Titans, Tick Tech Hippo, and Dwayne.
Craig, you'll have to say the second name once more. You'll have to say the second name once more for me.
Tech Hippo. I got a second.
Wonderful. You got it this time. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Oscar, and thank you so much, Craig. Wonderful having you here. And now we move on to the next segment, sponsored by PMC. Oops. Okay. Please put Deepak on spotlight. Wonderful, Deepak. Barayat ka? Deepak is joining us from Pune. So, how are you doing, Deepak?
Oh, it is wonderful. Thank you so much for having me.
Wonderful. You have a very unique name. So we always, whenever we had meetings, we were really wondering whether it is that Deepak Chopra or some other Deepak Chopra. So wonderful, Deepak.
Yes, thank you.
So Deepak is the manager of product development at PMC from Pune, Maharashtra, my favorite town. Deepak, all set. The 4th winner for track C3 is, please read out the name.
Climate Risk Management App. Congratulations, everyone.
Congratulations. If you guys are here, please put your hands up so you can be put on spotlight. Oh, there you are. Wonderful. Congratulations. Hey, Mahesh. Okay, the gentleman next to them is not the team member, he's a tie member, so you don't get the spotlight.
Yeah, he's a tie member. He's a tie member from Mysore.
You don't get the spotlight.
He's having fun.
Yeah, cool. Deepak, 3rd prize is, yes. Who's doing that?
Yeah, it's Team Kausar.
Team Kausar from Amit Kokne. Wonderful, Amit. Congratulations,
Congratulations.
Amit. Take a bow. Okay, 2nd prize goes to...
Relieve Me. Great job.
This West team, Relieve Me.
Yes.
Oh, wonderful. Zing Zang. Your team name looks more like a resignation letter. Relieve me now and I need to quit. So wonderful, Zing Zang. What's the story behind the name?
So our company, the model we came up with the app is Relieve Me, Rest Assured, and so we thought the Relieve Me just kind of went with the flow. And
okay.
Businesses of the impacts of being affected by disasters.
Cool. Okay. Any day when you want to start a business that does resignation letters, this is the right name for you. Cool. Deepak, the 1st prize winner for track C3 is...
Oh, great. CRI, a Climate Risk Assessment Agents. Great job, guys.
Wonderful. Nilesh Modak. Wonderful.
Thank you so much to all the, thank you so much to the TIE organizers, to the BMC for putting up this challenge. We had a really wonderful time. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we had a great time too, guys.
Where's your teammate?
Great.
Where's your teammate? Is he here?
Yes.
Arun, yeah.
Oh, I'm
just
sorry. I just have to raise my hand, right? Yeah. All right.
Whoa. Yo,
Thanks for
Arun.
the opportunity. Let's go.
Whoa.
Take that photo, guys. Smile.
You're on camera. Super. Thank you so much, Deepak and Ravi, to do the honors for prize number 5 to 7.
Absolutely.
And I hope I'm getting my commission on those 4 prizes, right? Yeah. Here you go.
All right. So for 5th, 6th, and 7th place, Climate Assurance, the Mute Queen, and Climate Help. Great job. All of you did fantastic. Kudos for tackling track C3 challenges. Good job, guys. Everybody did a great job.
Thank you so much, Ravi. And now we come to the 4th segment, sponsored by our hackathon sponsor, Kimberly Clark. Can we put Ashley Davis on spotlight, as well as Dr. Paul Lopez on spotlight, please? Yep, we've got Ashley there and we've got Dr. Lopez as well. Ashley, all set?
Good.
Cool. So Ashley Davis is head of customer care at Kimberly Clark Professional, based out of Georgetown, Grovetown, Georgia, United States. And the fourth prize winner for track C4 is yes,
Team
Ashley.
Comet.
Team Comet. Where are you?
From Mysore.
Are they here? Put your hands up so we can put on spotlight.
They are there.
Team Comet. Wonderful, guys. Wonderful. I saw the same faces for a different price as well. How's that possible? I saw what's happening.
We got it in even C3 as well, you know.
So they're all there in one room and they're enjoying.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, cool. Ashley, prize number 3 for track C4 is
Carbon Media.
Carbon Media. Are you here? Z, take a bow. Love your background. Congratulations. Cool. Prize 2 in track C4 is
My Right Cycle.
looks like if you name yourself as the company name, you get to win awards. Yeah. Yunji Kim from Seoul. So why don't you put your Hamsamida? Why don't you put your video on? Up, wonderful. Did I pronounce right? Is that Hamsamida or Kamsamida?
It's Kamsahamnida.
Kamsahamnida, right. Congratulations, guys. Cool. And okay, go ahead, Yuji, go ahead, take a photo. Wait, let me also come there. Then I can show off to my wife that girls in Korea are taking my photo as well. Yeah. Done. Next, you see my photos will be on billboards in Seoul. Right? Wonderful, guys. Congratulations. And I'm sure it must be very, very late for you. It must be like 3 a.m., right? Cool. Thank you so much. Wonderful. Okay. And the first prize in track C4, Ashley, is
Spark.
Team Spark. Where's Spark? The people who have lit the spark. Where are you?
Thank you.
Wonderful. Both of you are a team, then come closer so we can see both of you. Congratulations, guys, from Mumbai.
Thank you.
Cool. Thank you so much, Team Spark. Dr. Lopez, to do the honors for prize number 5, 6, and 7. Can I request you to read out the names of the teams? Here we go. You're on mute.
Equal winners, Team Meteor. The second team there is actually Coding Geeks. And then the other team is Sai and Kavya. All of you, congratulations.
Congratulations, everyone. Okay. So wherever you are, why don't all of us put our hands together? Let me remove all the spotlights. Put your hands together for all the winners. But more importantly, the winner today is the ecosystem. The winner today is the spirit of enterprise. The winner today is the spirit of solving problems. So congratulations to everyone. And put your collars up, put your hands up, and let me see your hands up in here. Yeah, go ahead.
And thanks to Pradeep for having the 24 hours of full energy. Thank you so much.
My pleasure, Doctor. Okay, now it's my pleasure to put on spotlight my friend Subbu from today. Subbu is, I don't know in which city. Subbu from Kai, Hyderabad. But today I think Subbu is in Houston. Subbu is the co-chair of Thai University program and also a close friend for all of us. Subbu, why don't you give a note for a minute and also invite everyone for Thai Global Summit.
Yeah, thank you, Pradeep. And yesterday I was in Houston. Today I'm in Dallas. So I get to meet Ravi first time. What a wonderful time. Probably the next dot is with Craig. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you so much. I've been, traveling for my business, but enjoying meeting all my friends who are all with us. Last few years, we are all working together on Zoom, right? And what a wonderful energy. I've been on and off. I'm sorry about that, Pradeep, but it's been wonderful energy. I think whatever we envisioned last few years is actually going bigger and better and effective year on year. And I'm so happy and to look forward for more solutions to come to the mankind through entrepreneurship, for which being part of this large team, I'm so happy and privileged to say this thank you to each one of you in the team, as well as to each and everyone, the students coming across the globe and trying to solve for the challenges of the real business cases. Thank you so much, and long live entrepreneurship. Let's continue to the spread of virus of entrepreneurship as we always discuss, Pradeep.
Thank you, Subbu. And probably take 30 seconds to invite all of them to TGS as well.
Oh yeah, thank you so much. You are the man for me. Okay, so all of you, we have this wonderful entrepreneurship celebration happening in Hyderabad in December 2022, which is the dates are 12th, 13th, and 14th December. We are expecting about 3,000 plus entrepreneurs and who would think about entrepreneurship across the globe coming towards one place. And we have actually blocked 125,000 square feet of convention center, which will have 150 global speakers, 200 investors across the globe. We have Pitch Fest that we are planning for student entrepreneurs in TGS. And then it's going to be a wonderful experience for everyone, anyone across the globe. Please do apply. Please do follow TiE Global page. Please do follow TiE University, and you will keep on knowing about how to apply and what to apply. And we would be more than happy to see each one of you to be there to support entrepreneurship. This is a celebration for aspiring entrepreneurs, and this is the celebration for early stage entrepreneurs. And this is also a celebration for the entrepreneurs who have been there in the journey for a long time. And thank you so much for that. A note of reminder, Pradeep.
Thank you, Subbu.
Thank you once again. And Santosh, if you want to.
May I request Santosh also to probably invite everyone to be a part of TiE
Yes,
as the BOT member, right?
TiE Global Summit, again, I'll stress upon because that is the next big thing happening. But I also, wish to say that today's event is really an eye-opener that how these young students come up with solutions in 20 hours of given time. And I think a lot of industries can come forward, and we can make this Hackathon a multi program over through the year, because a lot of students can benefit then. And we have a leader like Paul helping us in this, so we will design. And I have one request to entire team, especially led by Paul, is to give me one good communication which I can share at the TiE Global and also on various our TiE Global LinkedIn and social media. So that will help to scale this, what you have done for last many months of efforts. So those words, thank you again, Pradeep and entire team. I think Pradeep's energy is simply amazing all the time, buzzing, and and I look forward the same buzz again in days to come. The whole team. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Santosh. Thank you. Wonderful. So looking forward to seeing all of you in Hyderabad. And since these two gentlemen invited us, they are going to treat us unlimited Hyderabad biryani if we are there. So Subbu is the man. So like my friend Ravi has been saying, it's time now to get a group photo before I hand over the stage to Dr. Lopez. So why don't all of you put your cameras on and let me put my music on. Come on. Put Wonderful.
Who took the photo?
I did the photo. Everyone was dancing, so I don't know who took the photo, but I took photos. Don't worry, I took them. Cool. So
Hey,
as we come to
everybody, hey, quick second. Just scream out at the top of your lungs, thank you, Dr. Lopez, because he's the founder that made this happen for y'all. So thank you so much, Dr. Lopez.
Thank you, Dr. Lopez.
Thank you, Dr. Lopez.
Let me put him on spotlight. Okay,
Thank you,
Dr. Lopez,
Lopez.
all yours too.
Thank you, Dr.
Bye-bye.
Lopez.
Is he hearing us? Or is he not hearing us?
Bye.
Thank you, Dr. Lopez.
Dr. Lopez?
Everything, Dr. Lopez.
I don't know whether he's got his headphones on.
Uh,
Okay. Gordon, you'll have to call Dr. Lopez. I think he's not got his headphones on or something. Let me remove him
He's
from
confused why
spotlight.
he's getting thank you in the chat.
I think
But
he's
he
not
is
able to
next
hear
on
us.
your list, so go for it,
Yeah.
Pradeep.
Yeah.
Oh, now he's on.
Yeah.
Murphy,
Okay.
Murphy arrived. Look, yesterday we talked about being a solutionist. That's what all of you have done. We thank you. And whether, if you don't know it, many of these companies that have offered business challenges want to continue the conversation with you. We'll be working with them. In fact, a couple of judges have already messaged us that they want to work with you. They have internship opportunities. So that ties to what happens next. You've heard about Thai Global Summit. Don't be a stranger, work with your local chapter. If you don't know who that is, let us know. We want you to be involved. Come enter the ecosystem. And you can be part of that growth if in fact you help others. That's what we talked about yesterday. So that's the message I'll leave you. But the one I'll leave you is why all of us do this with you. And I hope, as Dr. Sheth said, you can all give back. And here's why. We're all building the next generation of entrepreneurs. That includes all of you. I live in the city where CNN International is headquartered. And you know, many times our news is negative. 90% of the information says things are not going well. Well, today was not that day. Today, we've heard that the world is in great hands. You as the next generation of entrepreneurs, we are just elated to work with you and to use the multiplier effect of what you're doing to build community and our society. Thank you for spending your weekend with us. We hope you'll connect and stay connected. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Lopez. And thank you so much, everyone. Stay safe, keep solving problems, make the world a better place, each one idea a day or one idea at a time, one day at a time. And see you soon somewhere.